everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Temple Owls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Temple's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Owls are looking to keep this drive going. First down, they're going to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
How about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
When they bring him down, that's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got it for a big gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's caught. It's Taylor.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Temple offense out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
All those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Owls will line up on 1st and 10. And Kirk, it's Temple on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here's a 1st and 10 play. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Owls line up with a 1st and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
2nd and goal for the offense. Go with a direct snap. Ace his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Auburn offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Oh, a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. They're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
That is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Owls offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. It's McCray. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Finding some room at the 25. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Escape, broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quick throw over the middle. Makes a catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Finds his man. It's Simmons. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Temple offense back on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. I tried to buy time, couldn't find anybody. He'll just tuck it and go down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where they'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This time, a completion. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And third down, it's a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Temple offense out there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's McCray. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Owls pick up enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Caught in the backfield. It's McCray. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backup.
It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Direct snap to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. assignments. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Owls offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. The tackle is finally made. The offense will set it now at the 44. And the Owls pick up enough yardage for a first down. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Hold it. Open. Costly hold. Nullifies the play. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And it's a bunch formation. The tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk is Temple on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We begin the quarter with a crucial playoff and setting up for this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through a tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Drive stays alive with that first down completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Woods. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Washington. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Makes a quick catch. Running with purpose. They bring him down to the 25 and move him closer and closer to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Hold it. Open. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Temple offense back on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Now, I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
On the run here. Let's it go. Caught with the sideline, but just a short gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they pick up the first half of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Temple.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Washington. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, they cover an onside kick. You never know.
And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.